I'm here with Brian Lee, and you do some kind of cool stuff, and you're a bit swole, so you're gonna tell me about that. Yes.
Okay, cool. So I started off watching Kung Fu movies at a very young age. I was obviously inspired by that. And I also got picked on and bullied a lot as a kid. And going into high school as well, I was picked up for being the little ninja kid. And a group of heroes that I look up to, actually. I went to one of their training camps one time, and they just straight bullied me, and they punched me in the stomach, and I flew across the room. And at that time, I was like, I'm never gonna be small again. I'm gonna get swole off the record. I'm gonna get swole. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you're also involved with a film, but you did something a little bit different. You were working with more on the training aspect. So tell me about how you did training for Shang-Chi, and more specifically, like, what does that entail, and how do you get started in that, and how you go, yes, I will do that?
Cool. Okay, for sure. So we have a YouTube channel called Martial Club. It consists of me and my brother Andy Lee and my brother Daniel Ma and a group of family we have. The second unit director actually founded us on YouTube through one of our videos, actually. He made a Facebook just to contact us, and rest in peace, Brad Allen. Yeah. But yeah, he contacted us and asked originally if we wanted to train Simu. And for any aspiring martial artist, that's like a dream come true, you know, just to be involved, that was a huge step already. Yeah.
Yeah. So what was training like? How did you go about planning that? You know, do you have like tell me how that works. Of
sure.
Like, we all work out a little bit on our own, but this is a bigger thing. So what does that entail?
Oh, okay. We did some next level shit. I'm just kidding. So, Brad actually contacted me and my brother Andy Lee and my brother DY Sal to come train Simu. We actually drove out to Burbank during pre-production 5 days a week to train Simu. We worked on his strengths and his weaknesses. You know, his weaknesses, some of them, he was a little more stiff, you know, but he was also very athletic. He had a strong martial arts tricking background. Actually the same generation as how we came up in martial arts tricking. It's actually an underground sport, kind of like skateboarding. But for martial artists, they do like flips and shit, all the tricking and all the cool looking shit, you know? Yeah, so we focused on his strengths and weaknesses, and of course, for a martial arts movie, we wanted to focus on his martial arts background, because you can't make a martial arts movie without a strong martial arts background. So we went in on that. Yeah.
So your day-to-day for like training, is it more on like literal movement, or is it more like the weights, a combination, or do you break that up? Because I would think if you're doing it, the same thing every day, you don't want to risk injury.
Of course, yeah. So for Simu, we trained him like about 4 hours a day, and we kind of dabbled in everything. We would start off with like a really simple warm-up just to get moving, just to avoid any injuries, of course. So we're gonna be on a movie, you want to get injured. And we would do all the strength and conditioning first, just to get moving and to get really warm and to get that endurance, all the strength and all the hypertrophy and all that. Then we would move on to stretching, a lot of stretching, just focusing on the weaknesses as well, because he was a little more stiff. But what I really liked was that he was very passionate and he was very dedicated. He always wanted to get better. So I love that about it. And then we really focused on martial arts training, as well as a lot of fight choreo as well. And then I think that bled well into the movie during pre-production when they were action designing the film as well.
So we also spoke with other people involved in the film. Go check out our playlist. So this, though, you're physically involved with changing his movement, his body.
Correct.
So when you're watching it, you're like, I made that. Like, what's it like to watch and see the final results of the work that you put into the film and put in, into his training?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's pretty surreal. Like, just seeing where, from the first day he stepped into the gym to seeing the final product, it's like, damn, I was involved, homie. Like, just even that little bit. That's lit, you know? So, what was the question, sir?
What was it like when you finally saw the film and you could see, I mean, you talked to the first part, but what was it like when you saw the film and you're just like, oh yes.
Yeah. So, I think this has been the first time in a long time where we see an actual martial arts film in theater. Of course, back then we had Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Jet Li, but I think history always repeats itself. Mm-hmm. And, just knowing that our team was just knowing that our team was involved in the new age in martial arts film, it was surreal, just knowing that.
Awesome. Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I said it all. Oh yeah, watch out for the Martial Club movie. We finna come in hard. It's new era, it's the martial arts generation, and Martial Club is gonna be there. Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I'm Kari Lane with FANVERSATION. Thank you for watching.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Ready?
Rolling.
3, 2, 1, action. Split, Tony. Yeah! Yes, sir.
Okay.